Hey everybody, it's Chris Kirkpatrick with Life 180, and I'm here again in the Better Wealth Studios with Caleb Williams. And so want to talk about one of the, I guess, most pressing issues I think that most life insurance agents have, and that is generating new leads.
Yeah.
Right? I think, unfortunately, sadly, and sometimes necessarily, a lot of people join the industry and they're kind of hit with their Project 100.
Yep.
Make a list of 100 people, or maybe even 200 in some situations. And they, you reach out to your friends and your family, and it just becomes kind of annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
know? And so I wanted to bring Caleb on for this video because he's somebody with Better Wealth that they're not only my personal advisors and agents, but we do a lot of work together, and we've created systems and lead generation systems, and we've actually created systems, and I wanted to bring you on to talk about kind of what we're doing and some things that are working and that I think we could do for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that is ultimately creating funnel systems through YouTube generation, through creating content, leading through sales funnels, and ultimately creating more automated appointments set up.
Right.
Because I think right now we're creating for Better Wealth through the systems that we've created. We're creating between 12 and 20 completely organic leads of qualified people that have closed
a lot of premium.
Just
Just under $1 million of premium from just those cold organic leads.
Yeah.
Which, when you think about that, is like more than what most people do in their lifetime.
Yeah.
We're doing in a year.
Yeah, 100%. And so it's amazing because like one of the big things I think that's really important is people, when they are choosing an advisor, they want to make sure they're working with somebody who is an authority in the space.
Yep.
And creating the content around this stuff, it doesn't need to be super complex. I mean, we're in a studio right now, but if you go through this channel and watch most of the Life 180 content, the videos were filmed on an iPhone or a Droid, or and had a couple lights set up and a little like wired up lavalier that I had tucked up through my shirt. It's nothing crazy, but as we've gotten more success and whatever, you invest in better technology, and but you don't need this to start. And I have some of my best videos. One of the videos I have over 100,000 views on, I literally did in my garage with a green screen, literally with a microphone, and it's working. So I say that to give you encouragement that it doesn't need to be this big production, right?
Yeah.
But so here's what I'm doing is I think everybody needs this.
Yeah.
And when we look at what we've been able to do with you and the success that Better Wealth has had through the systems that we've kind of created together, I think it would be beneficial. Can you talk about a little bit from your perspective, how much value there is in this?
Yeah, 100%. So when I first got in the business, and I'm sure many of you can relate, is I got told to get a list of 100 people, take them out to lunch or coffee, see if you could get leads, get a referrals. I never loved this. Ask for a referral before you even serve them. And to be quite frank, it's just that's the way that we've been taught. And if you stay diligent to that, it works. You will get some clients.
It's just a numbers game.
And it's just a numbers game. Mm-hmm. But when I looked at that, I really asked myself, is this the kind of life I want? And quite frankly, Chris, I was ready to just be done. Yeah. Mainly because I was way too gifted at speaking. I was way too gifted at just life to want to have that icky feeling. Mm-hmm. And so one of the epiphanies that I had, and there's a lot, but leverage is a key principle that we teach on how to help people make money. It's if you look at what the wealthy are doing, if you look at what the banks are doing, they understand how to utilize leverage in their favor. The same thing goes in this business. If you can use leverage in two areas, number one, if you can get your message out. A lot of people just think the more people that hear their message, the better. And that's actually not true, because yes, it's just like if you get a list of people and you take someone out every single day, you'll get that bite. You also want to use leverage as it relates to influence.
Yeah.
And I'm just shocked how many people, their sole focus is I want leads. Well, if you want leads, get a bot on LinkedIn and just spam the hell out of LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to swear?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and by the way, it's not effective. I hate when people just email me on LinkedIn. They have no clue who I am. They want to put the Calendly link, and it's just okay, if you want to do that, great. Mm-hmm. What Chris, you do such a good job with is you are able to get your message out. You have like thousands of hours watched. I don't even know what the metric is.
Thousands. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's awesome.
And you are talking authentically. You're sharing your why. You're like, people are drawn in. And so then we have the technology on the back end, and this is the other thing I want to talk about, is most people are so gifted, are way more experienced than I, have way better stories than I do, and yet they don't have a platform to share it, and they don't have technology to help people draw in. And here's kind of the secret. You don't want to be the person asking for the appointment. I know today that's how your life has been.
True.
It's like, Chris, when can you talk Tuesday? I want to, like, I have something exciting to share with you.
Yeah.
Versus Chris saying, I want to meet with this guy. Can we set up a meeting? And there's a lot of ins and outs on how to optimize technology, how to use that leveraged impact. But I'm so excited for this, Chris, because like I've been telling you that for a very long time, like the world needs you. I have a personal mission. I want to see 1 million people insured, because I know that would have a ripple effect that would change this country. And the only way that's possible is to rise up and empower people that
100%.
Get this. And so, yeah, I get fired up about this, but it's changed my life. Like I'm speaking this afternoon at a convention on one of the largest mutual life insurance carriers, and I'm closing out the day.
Yep.
And if you would have told me this 2 years ago, Caleb, like, you're not just going to be leading this company, but like you're going to be speaking and people are going to be coming to you, I'd be like, there's no way.
Right. Yeah.
But it's shocking how very few people are willing to take the leap. And I'll say this one last thing. You do have to take 3 steps back to go forward, because it's easier to do like the appointment setting, but to do the work, to actually come up with the content, to spend the money needed to get the technology, it does take some work. What blows me away is a lot of other industries, you're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars just to start making a profit. And I think one of the problems is, it's like one of our pitches is like, hey, if you can fog a mirror, you don't need any money, you can get going. I just don't think that's the right mindset to have in this business. And if that's you, continue to learn. Watch my channel, watch his channel, learn, save up money. And then when you have some money to like not have to make a sale within the first 30 days, you'll be better positioned to do it the right way, versus really looked at as someone that's like, wow, like I can tell you need to make money. And it's just a tough position to be in.
100%. Well, and so from that perspective, I think one of the things that I'm really excited about doing, and you and I have talked about this for literally years at this point in time, is how do we're both super passionate about the financial education space and making sure that this is not just about jamming products down people's throat. It's got to be more process driven. It's got to be about more service driven. And the only way to do that is literally, nobody wants to be sold. Everybody wants to buy. Everybody has a problem, an itch that they want to scratch, that they want to solve, but nobody wants to be told how to do it. They want to do it on their own terms, right? That's why, like, when we create these sales funnels, when we create this content on YouTube, when you write your book, when you do all this stuff, it allows people to kind of take a step back and realize that you are the authority here, right? And they're going to read this. They're going to watch the videos. They're going to go through the content and do it on their own terms. And if you have systems set up that every step of the process, every like little corner they take, every little link they click on, there's an opportunity for them to say, hey, if you're ready yet, I'm here to talk, right? Like, and that's what it's all about, right? I mean, and you're right. Like most businesses, you have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm on this mission right now that I want to be able to help. I don't even know how many advisors, but like I'm going to start with 10.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to start with 10. Because what we have is like an initial system that we want to be able to launch to help people build a system, to build a sales funnel, right? To build a whole email nurturing sequence, to have their YouTube channel optimized, to be able to coach them and walk them through a process on how to optimize. And I know you were talking a little bit before we started this video that maybe you would throw in a little video to coach people. Like
I'm forever indebted to Chris. And one of the things that I'm committed to, whatever, like it sounds that you want to mentor 10 people to walk them through every step of the way, which is incredible. I'm willing to throw in something, whether it's time, whether it's just us using us as a case study, whether it's showing you, like I'll share a list of all the technology that we use, what we're currently doing in marketing. One of the things that, whether you know me or not, I haven't read your comments. Maybe that's a good thing, because I would be like, oh no. One of the things that you just got to know about me is I really do care.
Yeah,
and I want to do everything that I can to serve you. And I also like that. That's if you're in the industry or not, because it's just the world of abundance is so amazing, and there's so much opportunity. And it breaks my heart that people are going throughout life with with no tools to make a difference.
Yeah.
And that's consumers and people that are in our business that want to make a difference.
Well, 100% and 1,000%. Absolutely. And we both share that. And so with this, I'm going to just make this offer. And normally, I guess this is kind of bad marketing strategy. I'm going to tell you what it is right now, because I don't want to play games with this. Like, I could charge $20,000 for this, and it would be like the value would be there. I mean, he's already said we've closed almost $1 million through the leads of premium just this year of what we've done. And if you're in the industry, you understand how much money that's worth, right? Like, even doing this business completely right. And so what I want to do right now is offer this for $2,997. I'm going to bring somebody in. I'm going to bring the first 10 people in that want to do that, get them in our program, hook them in with our team, get a sales funnel built for you, optimize your YouTube channel, get you plugged in with the right email sequencing and follow up, and make sure that that's all set up and optimized for you. Make sure that you have a whole calendar integration system so people can just start popping up and showing up on your calendar the same way that's happening for the salespeople at Better Wealth that we built for them. Literally 12 to 20 completely organic leads happening every single week. And so,
I just also want to be very clear. You're not guaranteeing the leads.
No, I'm not guaranteeing the leads.
But what you are guaranteeing, and guaranteeing is such a bad word in our business, so maybe delete that out. But what you are saying is you'll give them the system, you'll give them the fishing pole so that they can go fish. Because what I've found is, like, so many people get it, that you really do. But like we have like 4 people on our team. I mean, we spend over 6 figures a year to do exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
And because it's so important to us.
Well,
so it's like, that's unbelievable, man.
Well, thank you. And the bottom line is, like, I know if you resonate with the rest of the content, and if this happens to be the first video you're watching, I would really encourage you to go through and watch the other content that we've filmed together, just to understand kind of like our perspective and how we try to serve people and how we leverage life insurance. Because if you resonate with that and you're amazing at what you do, but you're overwhelmed with the idea of how to build a marketing system around it, you're not going to find anything else in the world. You're not going to find another person in the world who has a deep understanding of the financial services space that I do, and a deep understanding of the internet marketing space and business development space online that I do. So it's a really unique way. I mean, I serve clients in all sorts of different industries. I've never put together a program for financial services people, but I mean, aside from what I've been building with Caleb, but that just kind of happened, right? Like, we built it over time, and now it's just like we've got it to a level where I'm like, we need to be doing this on a bigger scale. I think Caleb agrees. And if you don't want to be like just overwhelmed and frustrated by learning all the technology and all the tools and everything that comes along with it, let us do it for you. Plug into the program. And all I'll say is, I'm not going to have a sales funnel for this. I'm not going to have like a place to go through and automate it. I want you to set up a call with me directly, because I am vetting every single person that comes through this, because I'm going to be serving you on a level that I need to make sure that I want to make sure the first 10 people that come through this program are successful, because obviously, for obvious reasons. And so I want to make sure that we talk and that it's a good fit for both of us before we get going down this program.
So, I love it, man.
Rock and roll. Thanks, guys. Well, I hope that helps. If you do resonate with that, go ahead and click the link below. I'll have a link that you can schedule a time to talk with me. And I look forward to talking to you soon. So go out there, crush it, have a blessed, inspirational day. We'll talk to you soon.